So what did Arjun play to send Hans Niemann almost leaping out of his chair? Now I want to start by saying that Niemann is a great player. I mean, look what he did to Magnus with black, Sinkfield Cup, classical chess. But he has his moments where he plays horrendous games, especially in Blitz, and this is one of them. So he had the white pieces here playing against Arjun Erigaisi, another really talented youngster. This is the Al-Alain Chess Festival. It was just like a one-day Blitz event in the Middle East. They'd just been there anyway with the Shahzar Masters. So this one here is just crushing. So e4 from Hans, c5 on the board from Arjun. We get these standard opening moves. We see the knights now developing into the game, and g6 starts the dragon variation from Arjun. So knight b3. Now this is an unusual move, just hopping it back one. More common there is bishop e3 or bishop e2, some kind of developing idea to start with. But okay, Hans goes for this, and the computer already gives it as kind of equalised for black actually. But okay, Blitz chess, you can kind of do anything really sensible enough in the opening. We get bishop g7, bishop e2, both players castle, the knight develops towards the centre, bishop e3, all standard stuff, bishop e6, great square for this bishop in these structures. And now f4 from Hans starts the classic kind of aggressive pawn push. You see this kind of thing in the Grand Prix attack of the Sicilian. Now, there could be ideas to push on in future, but first, after pawn a5, Hans reacts to Arjun's space-gaining move there, although he does weaken this square now. And so we get rook c8, queen d2, developing into the game, connecting the rooks, all very nice. And now Arjun hops, takes advantage of that weakened square, and this is where Hans Niemann just makes a terrible, terrible blunder. So I won't show you the move that he should have played because it will give away the game for the tactic. So what Hans plays is rook f to e1. I mean, to my eyes, that's a kind of strange looking move in itself because you've got two bishops standing in the way of activating, and the rook already looked quite activated on the f-file really. Anyway, what's the tactical shot that this leaves open, which Arjun finds pretty much instantly, but then you see him like just checking stuff in his head, calculating before just executing on it. So, well done if you found the move of knight takes on e4. Really simple stuff for guys of this level, because after the knight recaptures, you're simply crashing through here with that rook and knight combo. You kick the queen back because the queen can't come here and stay with the knight, you know, it'd be taken by bishop or rook. So it goes back to d1 and you simply take here. Now check out the reaction once again when this was executed by Arjun. So Niemann reeling, but it's nice how Arjun just polishes this one off. So we get rook a3, pressuring the bishop. It retreats back to d5, attacks this knight. Queen can't take because the knight's protecting this one. I mean, that's a great piece, protecting two pieces. So we get knight c3, the bishop drops back, and now rook b3 sets up a threat to eliminate the knight and then capture this rook with the queen. What does Arjun do? Well, he ignores it and goes queen to d7. And he's saying, okay, if you want to capture, fine. I'll take back with the pawn. Yes, you win back the exchange, but after takes, pawn takes, bishop takes here. I'm still 3 pawns ahead, is that? No, sorry, 2 pawns ahead, but this one's also weak, and okay, it's good enough for a winning advantage. So Hans, he decides not to do that, although it was his best continuation with the computer. He goes bishop f3, we get captures, queen takes back, and now this is a nice one from Arjun. Again, just to kind of clarify, simplify the position. Can you find a nice tactical shot for black to also win a pawn here? So the move played is rook takes on b2, because after the rook recaptures, it leaves the defense of this knight. You take and you fork both of these rooks. So this one moves away, defends the other one. We get captures, rook takes back, and queen takes on a4. I mean, how many pawns is that now? That's literally 4 pawns. I mean, that's a huge advantage, obviously. You can literally resign, but not just yet it happens. We get the queen now threatening to check, pick up the rook. So it drops to b1, queen c6, offers an exchange, and if you capture, well, the pawn's going to recapture, you keep that material, and okay, it's just decisive. So queen f2 played instead, we get queen c2, Queen e1 covers the rook. Again, Hans didn't want to trade. He wants to try and keep some tricks alive. But after Queen e4, we simply see resignation from Hans. Now, he offers his hand about a second before his flag drops. So he resigns, then the flag drops. Arjun still had 2 minutes on the clock. This was just absolutely brutal. So just a miniature one there. I hope you enjoyed. Always good to see a Hans Niemann update, right? Thanks very much for watching. Do hit that subscribe to never miss a future one. And if you want to see another epic game of chess, then check out the video on screen. See you soon.